Hi guys, my name is John. I am blind and I make videos to show people how I live as a blind man. And today I'm talking minimalism. Minimalism for beginners. What is minimalism? Why people choose to be minimalists? And why I love being a minimalist. My definition of a minimalist is quite simple. I define it as being to up sticks and move in a day without having to count on people to help you move. It's pretty to the point. Now, I've watched a fair number of videos put out by people talking about minimalism, and they're sitting in front of their computers just talking to a camera, and I can't see what they look like, and so I can't really connect with them as well as I'm sure they'd like. I'm much more at ease when I'm outside walking with my dog, to be honest. So this is why I decided to create this video today. Hopefully this resonates with some people. If not, well, so be it. Can't make everybody happy, right? There's definitely a fad when it comes to minimalism, and I don't get it. It's hard for me to understand why it's so popular now, because I've always been a minimalist. I've never had a lot of stuff. Some of it's because I've never had a lot of money to have a lot of stuff. But there has been times in my life where I have had a lot of disposable income, and even then, just buying stuff just to have stuff, it's never been my thing. I have a pretty small social circle by choice. Again, like, I choose to have a minimal social circle. So I think there's a broad definition of minimalism to me is somebody who has not a lot of stuff and not a lot of social outlets. Now, there are people who have tons and tons of friends, but they have a handful of good friends. Or maybe they have tons and tons of friends, but they don't have any good friends. The friends I have are quality. I would take quality over quantity anytime, any day. I don't go without. I have a place to lay my head at night. I have a job. Now, I just got one, which is pretty sick. I have an amazing dog. And I don't need a lot of stuff around me. I don't need people around me to be happy. I'm not a recluse. I'm not a loner. I don't like spending all my time alone. I try not to. But if the world were to end tomorrow and I was one of 8 people to survive, I'd be okay with it, as long as I could choose those 8. And as long as my dog was spared also. So I'm 40 years old. So I'm at a point in life where society dictates I have kids, a family, career. But I'm not gonna lie, I guess you can't miss what you've never had, right? I've never had kids, I've never had a wife. I have a family. Right? As far as a career goes, I've been a high performance athlete for as long as I can remember, competing in first track and field and now triathlon. So only now I'm actually starting to get involved with actual employment outside of the sports arena, if you will. But I don't feel like I'm missing out. I really don't. all my friends are either having babies or getting married. I'm like, I'm just doing my thing. Getting back to the whole minimalist thing. I see people posting videos about, I went minimalism for 30 days, or here's a tour of my minimalist office, or here's a tour of my minimalist desk. My desk has a computer on it, that's it. I rent a room in a house that has a bed and a dresser and a suitcase. That's it. Hi there. I could literally find out that I'm being transferred tomorrow morning and leave tomorrow night. One suitcase, one backpack, a bag for my dog. Throw his stuff in it and I'd be good to go. I just feel like the more stuff you have, the more responsibility you have. A house, you got a mortgage. A family, you've got kids to look after. And obviously, there are people who love that responsibility, and that's great. Good for them. But it is not for everybody, and that's something that I'm learning as I get older, because I keep expecting to wake up one day and be like, I'm missing out. I gotta get going on some shit that I wanna get going on before it's too late. But that day hasn't come yet, and I don't know if it ever will. I've obviously had relationships with women who are not like this, and it has, I'd say it's caused some conflict. Yeah, you know. Yeah, honey, I don't really feel like spending $4,000 on a bedroom set. I'd rather just squirrel that away for the apocalypse. But that doesn't really go over very well. That's the great thing about having a dog. They don't ask you for money, especially when you don't have it to give them. I want to stress, I'm happy. You know, I'm happy. I take pleasure out of the things that I like to do. So my dog, I glean so much happiness from my dog, so much joy. He's so happy and outgoing, and he gives me unconditional love, and I bring him everywhere because I can. He's my guide dog. I glean so much joy from him. A lot of the hobbies I have been put on hold because of COVID, but because of COVID, I decided to start researching a YouTube channel. So there's a silver lining from that respect, I guess. And one day, COVID is gonna hopefully fuck off so we can get back to some semblance of normal life, and then I can get back to doing the 4 or 5 things I like to do. But I don't always need to be doing something to be happy. I've got friends, this is annoying to me actually, who they always need to be doing something. They can't just sit at home with a book and chill. And they can read. What are you doing there, bud? I believe that is a crow. I don't know if you can see him or not. Probably not. So the camera quality is shitty because I'm the one that's taking the film and I'm blind. So if you're watching this, expect for the filming. Sorry. So as I said at the beginning, you can't miss what you've never had. So for people who are used to having everything or lots of possessions, yeah, trying to become a minimalist for 30 days or a week or whatever would be eye-opening. I don't know if it would be a positive thing or a negative thing. It depends on the type of person that they are. For me, if I tried to be a non-minimalist for 30 days, I don't even know what I would buy. Because there's nothing I really want to buy. I have everything I need. All my basic needs are met. And as long as I have a healthy chocolate supply, I'm good. So I don't really know exactly where I'm going with this video. I've never done a video like this before. I don't really know how to end it. I think I've rambled long enough. I think you guys have had enough of my bad filming. So if this resonates with anybody, just leave a comment. Introduce yourself. I'd be happy to say hi. And if it doesn't resonate, and if you've just wasted, I don't know, 10 minutes of your life on this video, well, thank you. Do you want a treat, mister? Come here. Just because I love you so much. Yeah, it's a goodbye. See ya. Alright guys, until next time, cheers. Happy minimalism. Minimalists unite. Long live the minimalist person.